Libra, welcome to your June of 2021 monthly reading. My name is Brandon Tobias. It's amazing to have you here on my channel, Science of the Soul and Stars. If you're new here, we do weekly and monthly horoscope updates for your astrology sign, for your highest good in love and in life, because we believe love is the greatest catalyst to helping you grow and step into your ultimate soul purpose and finding empowerment from there. So if you'd like to join the Soul Tribe and change the world with us, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And do me a favor, if you do end up finding this content useful or enjoyable, or you just want to support the movement, hit that like button. It helps this channel and video grow so we can guide more people. Libra, let's get right into your reading. We're going to do a tarot reading for your sign for the month of June. The intention for this reading is to get guidance divinely and objectively for your highest good and healing now and in the future when it comes to love and in life. So we shall see. But just keep in mind this won't necessarily be exclusively about love, although love is often a part of helping us find our way. So the intention is for your highest good and helping you to reach your soul purpose, whatever you need to know for June of 2021. Let's get into it. Opening the ceremony now officially for Libra for June of 2021. Calling in the collective spirit guides, loved ones, masters, wise ones, angels, and archangels who are here to help guide Libra through the power of unconditional love for their highest good and healing at this time, now, and in the future. Thank you so much, Spirit. The ceremony is now officially open. Nine of Wands. You may be wary of the journey ahead because of the journey of the past. So what has happened, right? You can see this person warily looking at all of what he or she has done. It's a he in the card, but I'm talking on behalf of you. He or she has done and what it's led to, and you're almost like suspicious. You're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Is there going to be more of these hard times moving forward? Can I fully trust that the future is going to be easier or different from what the past was? There's a little bit of hesitancy in your journey right now in this moment about whether or not you can trust the next steps in your path, and or if things will actually be different than they were before. So it does feel like you might be in a transition of going into a whole new way of being, a whole new journey, and maybe trusting the person you're becoming or trusting the path as it's being shown to you to be able to find yourself and to move forward. But either way, there's been a lot that this person that you've gone through, Libra, in love and in life. Maybe this is also the journey of love that you've been in, and a little bit of travel weariness, I would say, in this journey. The message here is to trust. Okay, the trust is coming through. The next part of the journey is going to be very different than it was before. There has been quite a bit of a culmination or change when it comes to this period of time. I think you're recognizing that. And I think you know that the next part of the journey will be quite different, maybe a little bit easier and more enjoyable. But again, there might be some trouble trusting that fully. We have the Eight of Pentacles, beautiful, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So look at this, a whole new journey. There we go. Spirit's confirming. Eight of Pentacles here, building your craft, perfecting your craft, working on something that's very important to you. Okay, so you're taking something that was internal or internalized, or something you've been cultivating internally and creating it externally. And so it's almost like taking the new you, taking the travel-wearied you, but experienced you, and bringing that out to create something of the world of immense value that others can benefit from. But really, it's a honing in here of specifically what you are wanting to build. All right, so this month might be about you discovering that and really honing that into your specific thing, your specific message, your specific creation, your specific business that will be here to represent who you are on an external level. And again, bringing that from within. Okay, bringing that out from within. Page of Cups here and the Three of Wands with the Strength card. You know, interestingly, this Page of Cups here, when it comes to love, the first thing that comes to me is it's just not feeling like it's on your level. Like this might be someone who is presenting some sort of offer or opportunity or adoration to you, for you when it comes to love, and it's okay, it's cute, it's adorable, right? It's there, it exists. But it's not quite something that is sustainable. It's not quite something that is serious necessarily. It's not something that's really I would say like a legitimate offer. You know what I mean? It's kind of just a little remark of some sort. So take that as a res. But love generally for you, I'm feeling, is just not. It's like you're turning your back to that. Yeah, you're walking in a different direction, choosing a whole new journey. And again, this person might even be suspicious of this type of way of being in love that you might be feeling in respect to love, or in respect even to people or a person around you giving you some type of offer or adoration or something like that. Either way, love seems juvenile right now. Love seems juvenile and really not something that's necessarily conducive, I feel, to this overall journey that you're going towards, that you're wanting to move in. We also have the Strength card on the Moon, so it's almost you're being asked to be really solid and strong when it comes to this decision to keep going on with your journey and moving forward, actually. And to not really, because this is connected to in cards 2 and 4 here, I feel not really given to any temptations or moments of weakness is what's coming to me. Like if there's moments of weakness when it comes to love, I feel the ask is to just ensure that you don't give into that, because the Moon card's here too, saying, there might be some subconscious, unconscious fears or feelings coming up for you this month when it comes to love generally, and maybe some of the scars or things you've been through in the past with love that are coming up to haunt you a little bit or make you a little bit fearful of going back to them. Is what I'm getting. It's like a regression kind of vibe. Like, oh, I don't want to go back to that way of being, and there's always a way forward, but what if I do? That kind of fear there is what I'm getting. And this comes from 5 of Pentacles. There's a part of you that still longs for or misses or has feelings for love, a relationship from the past, or a certain person from the past. This may be something you're realizing, like, there's still feelings, there's still desires, there's still these things in love, and yet on a tangible, realistic level now, it's just not something that's really available or even correct to engage in, I guess, or smart to engage in. And so you're maybe a little fearful that, oh, well, what if this comes back into my life and totally takes me off course? Libra, I'm here to say, and this is kind of your lesson as well, is like, just stay the course. You have the strength, you have the persistence, and you have the confidence necessary. Well, maybe we're working on confidence still, but you have the grit, I feel, because of what you've been through, to stick on the course. And at this point what you're trying to do, what you're here to do, what you need to do. So don't worry about if there's those fears. Yeah, you may have feelings. Those may come up. Like, don't get me wrong. You may have feelings come up occasionally when they do, and that's okay. It's okay to feel those feelings. It's okay to have those feelings. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the best thing to cater to those feelings, or to change your life because or make decisions because of those feelings. You know what I mean? But just know that they're actually part of the journey. Wow, the devil. The devil, the Page of Pentacles. Wow. 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. All right. Someone might be playing games here. I'm just getting that vibe here, because we have the devil here. You're the karmically bonded with someone, karmically chained, right? Could potentially be a twin flame situation, definitely, with this kind of karmic bond that you have with one person, or just generally, right? You have some bond, some connection with some person in your life that you're probably aware of. Now, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, this is that person I'm getting now, clearly showing up in a very, could be a childish way, or a childlike way, or just a very kind of a way of like giving a little something here. It's almost like a temptation vibe, like trying to give you a little temptation vibe to go back to old ways, or go back to them, or go back to something. And I really don't feel you're up for that. 6 of Pentacles here, you're really in this place of wanting to spread generosity and abundance, and to share your coin with people who, again, are going to be beneficial or reciprocal with that. And this isn't exactly giving me that vibe. The Devil, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups here isn't giving me that vibe. And I feel that that's just becoming very clear for you this month, right? It's like what you're here to do, what you need to do, where to give your time and energy, and really to be of service here. You're choosing to be giving your coin, energy, time, and resources to people who are wanting it and asking for it and needing it in plenty, right? For the world, for other people. in service, really. I keep getting the word service for you, as opposed to kind of, giving it to one other specific person or situation that's just not going to be conducive to you being of more service to more people overall. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if it doesn't. Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Some things just don't change. Some things just can't or won't change. And in this case, because it's underneath the moon, there might, again, be these persistent feelings of worthiness. Okay, the word worthiness is coming in. Self-worth as well. Self-worth feeling, persistent feelings of self-worth or degradation of that or lack of self-worth coming in or appearing to you subconsciously. So you might have this really deep unconscious concern or fear that because of your maybe, a lack of self-worth or something along those lines that you would go back. Again, I keep getting fear of regression, fear of going back, fear of or concern about that because of maybe a deep-rooted feeling of not feeling worthy, right? Or not feeling like there's anything or anyone else or any other opportunity out there that's here to serve you. Right? We have this Knight of Cups offering this cup to this Four of Pentacles person here, which is, very much standing on and hoarding these pentacles. Also, this could be a little bit of a scarcity mentality in terms of money. So there might be something here, subconscious fear, concern around being able to have and make money and be what's preventing you from being generous, right, with your time, money, resources. So there might be a lesson too around learning to be generous with your resources, with your money, with your time to people who need it here. And so I feel really the only thing, the lesson here I'm getting, Libras, to tell you about is if you choose to be of service for others and very generous with your gifts for the world, there will be plenty of people who need that from you, who need help in terms of not just financially, but in terms of your wisdom, your gifts, your things you came here to share. As you give those things to others, the past or going back to the past or having any concern about self-worth in any way goes away completely. So the more you give to the world in the most generous of ways and empowered of ways, the less this, whatever this karmic love situation that might be appearing here, either in your unconscious or physically or tangibly, kind of diminishes its power. Okay, so in your case, in this month, your service diminishes the power of the devil. Your service diminishes the power of the darkness. You and your greatness, really, and your pursuit of greatness diminishes the power of anything, anyone attempting to intervene from the dark, okay, or darkness generally. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Here is that Nine of Swords, right? That fear, concern. You also might have someone or something here saying you can't build it. You're not good enough to build. This might be within yourself too. You're not good enough to build this, Libras. You're not good enough. You don't know what you're doing. You're not skilled enough. You don't have enough craftiness. You don't have the resource to do this, right? All of these excuses. By the way, none of that shit is true, just so you know. But this might be the fears. Again, I'm getting this. Oh, am I enough to build this or to teach this or to be this or to really help people, right, in a prosperous way and to receive wealth too for my services? All relevant questions. And you might have these concerns about this, right? And these might be, again, connected with some person that you've connected with that is also popping up. And it's like these two things are tied together. It's like this person appears and, maybe offers you something that is not what you're worthy of or not of your worth. And the only reason they're appearing is to teach you the lesson of what you are worth so that you can understand that you are valuable. And when you get that lesson, not only does this situation stop popping up or appearing or being as relevant to affect you in a darker way, but you start to be more of service and step into more of your greatness for the world. And you get more confident in yourself too. So those two are connected. Now, this may be energetic. Okay, so that's what I was also picking up is like, this may not even be, like a physical person coming in to give these offers. It may be an energetic thing, an intuitive thing, something that you are dealing with on a spiritual level, connection with someone, right, that is kind of in this energy here still. and how you deal with that. Again, everything I said before being relevant. King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Oh my God. Whoa. Wow. Okay. That just came out of nowhere. Seems to be a relevant theme this month with the other collective readings. The Emperor and the Empress popping out of nowhere. Okay. Six of Pentacles, King of Cups. First, let me cover that, and then we'll get to the Emperor, Empress. Funny stuff. Being generous from the heart. Okay, so that I really wasn't getting the Six of Pentacles, even though this person's spreading money around to people. I'm not getting like you're going to go be someone giving money to people on the streets necessarily, or to beggars. But from your heart. So being generous about what you're sharing from a place of strength from your heart to other people. Being strong in your heart, being confident in your heart, being confident in yourself and your heart, right? And being generous with that. That is the key to your abundance. Actually, that's how it's connected with money in this part of life for June for you. Now, let's get to the Emperor and the Empress here. Okay, so quite simply, all right, definitely I would say that this is your person who you may or may not call your twin flame or your deeply connected soul person here, showing up. Now, what I'm getting here is this is more of something energetically to be aware of, to come into recognition about. What this shows me here above both of these are the separate underlying things that both the masculine and the feminine are going through. So the feminine might be going through subconscious fears around self-worth and or fear of regression and or kind of an inability to change or to shift or just kind of subconscious fears of needing to hold on or needing to be in terms of financially, yeah, that's what it is, financially, the feminine over here, okay, if you do embody the feminine, going through fears around abundance generally or need or scarcity in terms of finances, right? So being able to trust and to be generous and to give your services and receive, that you'll receive back also what you need to survive and to live, or just I'm getting generally to receive. So the feminine might be going through in this dynamic currently the lesson of how to receive without necessarily having to work, you know what I mean, too hard. Yes, there's building and crafting and honing that in, but it should be in a way that's really harmonious, that you're not, I have to go work to earn these pentacles. It's like, no, that's what's shifting here. And the masculine here, I feel taming the beast, taming the inner prince here, Prince Charming kind of approach to love, and being more disciplined, okay? Being more disciplined, taming the beast inside maybe of casual romantic affairs and or lust and or things associated with that, integrating that part of him in order to really embody the true king that's inside. So for whatever reason, they've chosen to give you Libras a sneak peek into the masculine and the feminine right now. These also might be, both sides might be lessons you're integrating too, but they wanted to show you that if you were curious about your counterpart here. The other message here I will share, regardless of your... okay, never mind. I was going to say, regardless of your current status of relationship with someone here who is a very much divine counterpart, soul level and physical, earthly level counterpart here. Right now, I feel that this is energetically, you're becoming more aware of this energetically, and you're feeling this connection energetically. It's not showing up tangibly from what I can feel. And I don't feel necessarily it's going to show up in a tangible, earthly way this month, okay? That's not the message. The message is to recognize that each are both still on an individual soul's evolutionary journey right now, separate from each other, but together at the same time. And that's a reminder here from Spirit about this person in particular, who you do have some both history and lifetime with here in this lifetime. Now, I want to be very clear about this. All we know from Spirit at this time that I can read as a reader as a reader, I can never tell the future. I can never make guarantees. All I can tell is that this person, your counterpart, definitely exists. You definitely know who they are, I would say. And you know that they're this person, and yet, you're now aware that they're, going through their particular growth journey, and it's also different from what you're learning, or if you're the feminine, which most of you are watching this channel. And does that mean that, these two are going to be together for sure in this lifetime? We have no idea. I have no idea. It means that they both exist. They're both learning. They both have an energetic connection. They're both a perfect match, spiritually and physically, in this lifetime. But, and I would say, to answer the question, does the potentiality exist? Sure. Sure it does. But right now, I would say they're both in the middle of the growth that's required in order to become fully embodied in both the Divine Feminine Empress and the Divine Masculine, the Emperor. Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. All right, good. Passion and romance, huh? Okay, Ace of Wands and Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords. All right, go with the wind. First thing I'm hearing, Libras, go with the wind. Passion. You can see this Ace of Wands is quite phallic in this deck. Two of Cups here, the Knight of Swords. Go with the wind for now. Enjoy life. Be spontaneous. Engage in passion. Engage in, if there's love showing up, if there's passion, if there is spontaneous affairs, okay, as long as you're not with anyone, which I assume most of us watching this channel are not with anyone, and you're single, I would say just enjoy and be open to that, okay? This is just, and no, I don't necessarily sense that this is with your Emperor or your twin flame, right? It's like that's a whole other longer tracked journey. And there may be other little side relationships and roads throughout the journey. Just know that it's been showing up for a while here. Again, this could be just a spontaneous soulmate random encounter with lots of passion and enjoyment and fun. And I think that's okay. I really do. It's been coming up so much recently that I'm just like, this is definitely a thing. That's both present and not to be ignored. And Knight of Swords, I'm just getting like, go with the flow, go with the wind, wherever your heart, your body, your mind, your soul wants you to go and to experience and go and enjoy. And along the way, you may have some fun and some passion, and that's all good. And that's part of your experience here of life. That's your soul wants to give you, the universe wants to give you. Let me do 3 final advice cards here. 3 final advice cards for Libra of June of 2021. You guys may have some mixed feelings about that one, I know. All right, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, wow, and the King of Swords. All right, so look, here's the deal. Here's your advice. 4 of Swords bottom of the deck. Now, you may be going back and forth between your feelings, all right, juggling 2 of Pentacles here, different possibilities and or the possibility of the ultimate union of love and in life with your twin flame or your true king or your true queen together happily ever after. And you're going, well, if I'm feeling this strongly, why isn't it happening? And you're just like, you're going back and forth between that reality and then another reality and maybe nothing at all. And there's all sorts of juggling in between possibilities. Yeah. And you're like, well, which one do I choose? And the answer is King of Swords is going to guide your way, meaning that definitely right now, energetic, on a tangible level, the twin flame thing, I would say just is not ready, is not really even close to being ready, I would say, if I could be blunt. But it still exists as a potentiality here. This vision, this feeling, this desire would exist for sure. Interestingly, the message would be to King of Swords, take a very logical, objective approach to this and to be in what life is giving you now, all right, and to move forward and to enjoy what's here, right? Knight of Swords, enjoy, go with the wind. As if almost, this is a distant potential future or dream that one day could be, but right now just, again, does not feel like it has that potentiality to do that. So it's almost in some ways saying, oh, that's great, I know it exists, I acknowledge it exists, but I'm also going to even work in a different direction or see it in a different light that is going to allow me to really fully engage and enjoy in life in the ways that I know is best for me and my soul's journey right now in this particular moment. Okay? Libra, that was your June of 2021 reading. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Soul family. We are on a mission to change the whole freaking world and to light people's fire when it comes to their soul purpose. If you want a tarot or astrology reading from and with me, go on my website, brandontobias.com. I also have monthly coaching and guidance containers for transformational experiences. And hit that like button as well on the YouTube video. It helps this channel and video grow so we can guide more people. And I appreciate you, Libras. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.